Alright, the microphone was off. Good thing I caught that when I did. Alright, so OBS didn't want to pick up some stuff real quick there. Oh. Let's see, where were we? Oh, we didn't do Moss Deep. That was like one of the last things we were about to do, and we didn't do it. Our Moss Deep encounter. Cool, you get to watch your stream. Yeah, I used to do ones in the evening before, but I stopped doing them as much. But, you know, might as well try to get them. Hello there. General Kenobi. Yeah, welcome back, Primrose. Been a bit, haven't been doing much recently here. There we go. Got out of work a couple hours ago, that's cool. So, we had a lot of team members die last time. And when I say a lot, I really mean we had like a lot die on us. We lost Qui-Gon because he was so incredibly just frail. Yeah, we've lost a total of 11 team members now. But we're good, we're fine. We can pull through. Yeah, and then we've lost pretty much every ground type we've gotten at this point. We never miss Hypnosis. We never miss Hypnosis. Alright, so this is Moss Deep. Yeah, members were just dropping left and right last time. We could not keep a ground type with us to save our lives. Sheer force. And it has Dragon Rage. Dragon Rage is one of the better attacks from what I understand. At least in the early game, because it can just wipe out everything in like a single hit. So let's see, yeah. There he is. Qui-Gon's dead. We almost have a full box here. Outside of our team. Yeah, ground types have decided that they don't want to come with me at all. And it was a shame because we could have had a Mega Camerupt on the team, but that Cradillion Box 1 decided no, we're not going to do that. And decided to hit a quadruple super effective brine on our Wednesday. I suppose we should do the gym. Hopefully we're prepared for the gym. There's honestly no real telling. Because it's a double battle, so anything could happen. Hopefully we get something where the gym leaders attack each other. to do it. It's the white rock. I did not do the trick house, but we can fly back and do that. I did decide to fly back and do a couple optional routes. I did do the optional Master Ball in the Magma Hideout. Maybe we could do an inverse battle just to really... Oh, maybe I should have grabbed the Super Rod before I caught that Dredagon. Yeah, we could get random items, but we're not really concerned about experience because remember, I gave us infinite rare candy so that we don't ever get stuck or have to level grind something, just for convenience's sake. Oh, I went into the bag for the fishing rod. You know, we'll fly back to the trick house. See no reason not to. We're probably a little over-leveled for it anyway. And if anything dies in there, I am blaming you. Do we have a deal on that? If anything dies in the trick house, you are getting the blame for their death. Fair is fair. Wait, I went out the... No, the trick house is on the other side of Cycling Road, isn't it? Yes. Let's see how fast I can get through this. Oh yeah, there's trainers here, and I did not do the Cycling Road. You'll do push-ups if something dies. Also, there's a Megastone back there. Might as well head back and see what... This isn't even fair. Before we head on the Cycling Road, we're going to go grab that Megastone right there. Which is probably not a Megastone, but... Oh, come on, why... Lampent. Alright. Lampent's not a problem. Toxic. Oh. Lampent actually could have posed a threat here, but this lady only has a single Pokemon, so we're fine. Alright, I'm holding you to that. We require that push-ups be done. Slam? Slam is a low accuracy, nothing special about it other than it's got 80 base power. And it's just a flame plate. Oh yeah, we're on the cycling road. Why? That lady can just stand there, but we can't. I see how it is. Our cycling road time is going to be awful, awful. You'll let a fair is fair. You'll let a randomizer decide how many you do. I'll just pull up Google's random number generator and pick a number between 1 and 99. Thanks for the vote of confidence, sir. That guy just said that our cycling skills stink. I'm inclined to agree. There we go. Alright, here's the trick house. I didn't have to do the cycling road. It's a scroll. The Trick Master. At least you're not the Rock Smash guy. Oh, he gives us a free escape road. How nice of him. Oh yeah, we don't have anything that currently knows cut. I could just go to the far back of the house. I guess now's as good a time as ever to have an excuse to learn cut again. What on our team learns cut? Oh yeah, everything. We'll give the honor to you. You're our major secret base. Have this theme. You know, honestly, you could basically make your secret base your own miniature trick house. Such a shame that the online feature functionality is being cut off entirely. And not even that long. It's not even going to be that long anymore at this point. We only have until April at the most. Bahia. Yeah, these things are sorely underleveled. You do reverse battles too? Yeah, reverse battles are like... Reverse battles are like their own beast that you have to learn, but the effort you put into learning them doesn't matter all too much because nobody plays. You can't even play against actual people with those rules most of the time, or ever. It's kind of like rotation battles, except at least you can battle other people in rotation battles. Mega Horn? That's not good. And it's not worth taking the risk to get hit again. You specialize in normal types mostly. So all they can do... So they don't really take... Why would I do that? They don't take super effective damage from anything. You have no moves. Why did I not teach you anything? So yeah, normal types can't take super effective damage from anything. And deal super effective damage to rock and steel. Honestly, that... How do type immunities work in reverse battles? A Delcatty is your ace. Is it, does it have normalize? Or cute charm? Alright, this thing resists everything except for Fury Cutter. You're not snatching anything. Sandile. Your Intimidate does not work here. Wonderskin. It's in the... What does Wonderskin do? Alright, we just got 2 terrible turns in a row. We got 3 turns of full paralysis. Bright Powder is like a really mean item. Just giving you a slight evasion boost. Wow, that was such a great secret code, sir. We got a deep sea scale. That would have been worthwhile if makes it easier to avoid status moves. Oh, so it's kind of like not as good, a not as good version of Goldango's Good as Gold. Now that Good as Gold has been added. We really need to teach this Sylveon something that is... Oh yeah, that's what... I spent the last part. That's what I was busy doing. I was evolving this Sylveon. Bum, bum. Echoed voice. It's better than nothing. Yeah, I completely forgot to actually give this thing decent moves before I finished the last stream. Too bad round isn't gonna do all that much. We'll keep Snatch or Covet for the time being. Sylveon can learn Dig? Doesn't sound right. Alright, well now it knows two alright moves, and since it's a Sylveon, it has... Oh, it has Cute Charm. Never mind, it has no stab. That's unfortunate. That's fair. Aegislash is my favorite. So when I made a team... Hello, welcome in Dark Litten. So when I made my first official team in a game, I made Aegislash my ace. That's just makes sense. Now, funny story here. The Latios/Latias that you get for free in this game got randomized into a Delcatty. What can we give this Sylveon that would make it? Can we even give this an item that would be worthwhile? Wise glasses. Wise glasses will be fine. Yeah, here we go. It's in here. There it is. Not Latios, the Delcatty. Guess we'll take on the gym now. I actually really don't like this gym a whole lot. Like, the gimmick just is moving floor tiles, but less fun. You're a jerk, buddy. Oh, we're dealing with level 40s here. I think I'm going to be hitting some rare candies here. You're flying in the air. How did you get hit by a roll? Okay, that would be really cool if it actually got to utilize that, but... you're dead. Yeah, regular trainers really need to have like more than 2 things on hand. Really? Sludge Wave. At least they're hitting hard. Oh. He survived. We're not going to level stuff up till level 40, but we're going to get them at least up to what I'll say is a decent level, around mid-30s. So like Sylveon is not going to. Yeah, really. I think I randomized these things so that they are holding items. So it could have been holding an Eviolite. Covet is kind of worthless. Yeah, it could have been holding an Eviolite for all I know. But we won't because, should we make this Sylveon a support Pokemon? I think we have Light Clay. Light Screen, I think, is going to be overall better than Baby Doll Eyes. Their 35 is reasonable-ish. And we don't have EXP share on. Spork, you'll evolve soon. That guy is not really guarding his spot very well. No, I didn't want to... Face Off with Nicolas Cage is on. I don't think I want to watch Face Off with Nicolas Cage. Isn't that the one where he has a face-off? And John Travolta goes insane? Because John Travolta is trying to act like Nicolas Cage the entire movie? That was an incredibly harrowing moment right there. Yeah, adaptability is scary. I think some people try to pretend that Crawdon isn't scary when it actually is, to an incredible degree. Alright. I think we switch up our lead here to be relative support overall. So we could set up light screen, and we can put something to sleep if we get lucky. What am I talking about? We always hit hypnosis. Why are they A posing? Like, obviously I'm not the first person to notice this, but did the devs mess up? Because they're just A posing. Liza and Tate, despite Tate and Liza sounding better, and them being Tate and Liza. War Turtle, okay. And they have 5? I did add a stipulation that... I did have the stipulation that they could... That thing actually landed a blizzard. To be fair, nothing really makes sense. In the anime. Alright, the AI is at least being smart enough to target things that are not immune to Blizzard, or immune to Uproar. Alright, trying to go for My goodness. What is wrong with me? Forgot one of the side things of Uproar is that it doesn't let anything on the field go to sleep. Tank the hit. It had a... It had a snowball. To boost... To get a boost from getting hit by an ice type move. And War Turtle has Brick Break. So we lost Light Screen and lost... Okay. Chris Pine, good job. All right, well. Let's see here. We have a few options now. Most of them involve switching out. into... Oh yeah, the gym leaders are allowed to use items. So nothing's causing an uproar now. We should be fine on that front. We need something to replace Percy as our surfer. I think this is the end. It had a rope. Hidden power, do something. All right, that's fine. That's not fine. Yeah, this is it. I think this is the end. And it had a... It was fun while it lasted, everyone. Unless Bard is just somehow so over-leveled it can survive. Alright. Okay then. Well, the run is dead. yes, I am abiding by the once you white out, you're done. I'm just putting them in here for sentimental purposes. Let's just take a look back at all of our members that died in the line of service. Pearls, Proxies, Pudding, Winstraight, Pompeii. So do we restart? See, that's the thing. Do we? I could hard pivot this and just play a different game, but do we restart? D Killer, Shirley, Spike, Hardhead, Qui-Gon, and then everyone that died just now. If I take a second, I could re-randomize everything. I do have a backup of the I do have a backup of this save. From before we did anything in it. Alright, so I'm just gonna drop a small poll. Alright, I just have to find the thing here real quick. One more try. We've already restarted this at least one time. It's a 50-50. Let me just find... I need to pull up the randomizer anyway, if I do that. Alright, here we go. It's a 50-50. Still. Alright, so the thing is, with Gen 7, we can randomize the enemy trainers to have shiny Pokemon, just as an added bonus. But ultimately, I'm still not sure which would be the better option here. I'd say we just redo. We just redo this for the time being. All right, here we go. Yeah, just give me a second here. I'll be able to re-randomize this. All right. Let me just open this back up to make sure that everything is in order. This should be the save from right before we did anything. Yep. Nope, this is not. It's close enough. Our name is D in this. Nope. Alright. That was not the right one. I'm incredibly sorry about this taking this much time. Could have sworn I made a backup for this. Let's just give me a second to redo this here. There we go. I will be using speed up so that we don't have to sit through everything. And then I will need to run this through and get myself the rare candy that I need, or want to be more accurate. Should we reset the death counter? Or should we just leave the death counter as is? So that we can... You need to buy a new charger for it? I think you can find them relatively easily. Alright, so we'll play through the small story segments here. And then I'll get us the rare candies and re-randomize everything. Alright, there we go. Now we stop. Here's the fatal mistake I forgot to make last time. All right. Do I do anything for Halloween? Me personally, not really. It's actually my least favorite holiday out of the entire year. I probably sound crazy, but you know. All right, so I think we have the right save here. All right, here we go. Yeah, I'll make a costume every once in a while if I feel like it, but this year I never really got around to doing that. All right, and this will make it easier in the event that we want to refresh everything again. Good. C4. I had an idea for a costume, I just didn't have the time to, or go out of my way to make it. I would have needed my brother to 3D print something. Which I don't think he did for me, but you know, that's all right. A Wendigo costume, that, like the werewolves. Do I have that right? Sorry, this is taking so long. I have to do this in a bit. And there we go. All right. So if I we don't want base stats randomized. I think all of the things I wanted are still there. Yep, that's it. Twix cookie dough. Twix cookie dough. That sounds interesting. For some reason, that just messed up. All right, now I think it should be working. All right, yeah. So we open the mod location for this. Delete those, and we have our new ones. Okay, after all that, we should be ready to go. We're going to leave the death counter and have it be cumulative across each run. Twix cookie dough, it does sound pretty good. I think I prefer just regular cookie dough, but you really can't go wrong with cookie dough. We have a starter, a bronzor, and a Nidorina. We have a Froakie. We could put a Froakie on the team. Time to get that. And it would probably be best to check some of these before we choose which one, because I'm not making that mistake again like the Dratini incident. While that's running, I'll just go back through and delete all of the old Pokemon that we have in here. Bronzor is winning with a 1-vote lead. Interesting that Bronzor is winning. Bronzor is pretty good. It is pretty good, I have to admit. I just don't know viable a how viable it'll be once it's a Bronzong, at least on its own. It can be good support. With a whopping 1 vote, Bronzor wins it. We need a name for this Bronzor. Okay, first encounter doesn't count. This doesn't count. We can't possibly lose to this. Oh, thank goodness, it can't kill us. It can probably kill us. Did they give this thing Runaway? Are we going to lose? Are we going to lose the initial encounter? Okay, this one doesn't count. That encounter doesn't count. We received Torchic. That was not a Torchic. We'll name you Shield, because that's what you currently are, and you just took a beating. All right. So until we get Pokeballs, we do not count any encounters. Okay, that's actually close to something that can actually happen here. which is, you know, it's kind of cool. Hopefully we don't die here. Hello, sir. Go ahead, give me the tour. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Time to obsessively talk to everyone to get free items. Now let's see, that guy. Just gave us 10 potions. All right, we're doing good here. Only having a single Pokemon on the team is odd. All right, there's really not a lot to do in Old Dale Town. We just headed on over. And we go to the May fight. All right, come on, easy rival battle. Oh, this is actually an easy rival battle. We have Levitate, don't we? She has the worst starter to face us with. This is amazing. Bronzor was the right choice. Who would have thought? That special attack stat isn't looking so great. And we have Hypnosis, so we can put stuff to sleep if we feel like it. Alright, I'm feeling a lot better about this run. Doesn't feel like restarting is too bad. Especially now that I have infrastructure in place to quick restart if we need to. So we have Shield the Bronzor. And we got our first Pokeballs. First encounter time. Oh yeah, we should probably tell our mom we're leaving or something, but honestly, who really cares? The moms in Pokemon games don't really amount to too much. They just stay in their house all day. No, I don't need a catching tutorial. Alright, there we go. Now we have Dex Nav available. Running shoes for the win. I've been running this whole time. Alright, first encounter again. Tauros. It doesn't have Intimidate. We never miss Hypnosis. Alright, we gotta think of a good bull name. Any suggestions? Let's see. I'll try thinking of one. In the meantime, Stampede, Zodiac, Ferdinand. I like Ferdinand. And, okay, it has an item. It has Anger Point. That's probably the worst ability we could have gotten for it. And it's holding a it's holding a Megastone. If we get a Slowbro now, May, there's nothing over there. May, there's nothing here. May is off her rocker. Look, there's nothing here. So Ferdinand, the Anger Point Taurus. We couldn't have gotten Intimidate, one of the literal best abilities you can ever get in a thing like this. Oh, that's not good. Magmar. Yeah, it just doesn't feel like working. We're good. We're fine with it. Don't you dare hit us. What does Magmar know at level 2? Oh, it just knows Ember. That's not dangerous for us. Alright, Ember is not going to affect our regular defense, so that will be fine for the time being. tank it. Oh, that was a crit. We'll be fine. If we had gotten burned, it would have been a lot worse. This thing's basically a duck, isn't it? I said we give it... Maggard. It's like a magma mallard. It stinks, but you know we're gonna go with it. Flame body and smog. Blaine, Vulcan, Magnus, Donnie, Donald, Ducky, Perry, Lava, Pyre, Pompeii. We've already had a Pompeii, and things didn't end too well for him. If need I remind you what happened to Pompeii? All right, all we need is more Pokeballs, and we'll be fine. Route 102. We'll get our third encounter in here before we face the youngster. Pidgeotto. Yeah, things didn't end well for the other Pompeii we had at all. He did fine for a bit, but all right, if worse comes to worse, we can pivot switch out. We never miss hypnosis. What did I say? And that was... Wait, it didn't wipe out Rome. I'm going to look up Pompeii while you come up with a nickname for our Pidgeotto here. It was not a volcano, and it was not Rome. It was part of the Roman Empire, but it was Mount Vesuvius that destroyed the city of Pompeii. Oh, the game audio has been off this whole time. Any good Pidgeotto nicknames? Hmm. Oh, I've got a name. I have a name. Idea names Falco, Captain, Levi, Clip Ace. I was going to name it Risotto. How are we feeling about the name Risotto? Although I do like Falco. Yeah, I like Falco more than Risotto. Yeah, it's all right. History wasn't my strong suit, and we all get names of things mixed up every once in a while. Oh, I forgot to set the game to set instead of I forgot to put it to set instead of manual. Oh, of course, you get the confusion. This Butterfree is mean. What is it doing? It must not be very happy with its trainer if that is how much damage frustration is doing. My goodness. Frustration, confusion, sunny day, and protect. Nothing compared to that Burmy we had to fight, but still not great. Yeah, what I know I have it set so that they can know moves that they're not usually allowed to learn, but that moveset made literally no sense. Also, why is everything level 2? We'll put you all up to at least 3. You're all 3 years old. That Wormadam was honestly just so insanely overpowered. Oh, before I forget, I just set it. Set. That Wormadam really just knew how to choose violence. It was the true chaos, essentially. A lot of flying types here. What was that? Is this some sort of sick joke to you? This randomizer is out to kill us. This randomizer woke up and chose violence. We're gonna need these berries. And fast. Yeah, Route 1... Oh, good, it's copying... Oh, no, it can copy stat... Levitate. Alright, flying... Compared to tackle... Wait, what moves does Latias even know at level 4? Alright, so we've seen it use... Psych Up... Except this might be the best Mega we could have hoped for. Because it doesn't seem to have any attacking moves. And for being a literal dragon jet plane, it doesn't have... We outsped it. I mean, wait. It doesn't know any attacking moves. We're perfectly fine. It doesn't matter. It can't hit us. Imprison is not going to be too helpful here. You done leveling up? And since you're already evolved, you won't learn anything at low level. Alright, so we're... Falco, you're going to be sitting out a couple battles. Give Maggard a chance to show off some stuff. We did not need 8 level ups right off the bat from a single battle. We just got way more level ups than we would ever need. These youngsters on Route 1, I tell you, they... Surskit. I think you can take on... No, who am I kidding? You can't take on a Surskit. I was completely right. You stink at this. You can't take on a Surskit. Yeah, we caught a second stage bird early, and it was nearly able to take down a legendary. Oh, look and ah. You don't need to be level 9 yet. Oh, a dive ball. That'll be helpful later. Crobat. I think we got gypped of the superior flying type. Made an ah sound. So if we're going off the logic of Pokemon names are based off of the call they make, then Surskit is just ah in Japanese. You know, this would have been really cool if they changed this cutscene depending on what time of day you were playing to be Dustox or Beautifly, respectively, considering Dustox is associated with nighttime. Remember, we're not going to abuse this cheat, even though it's there. I think I can figure out what you're talking about just based off of da-da-da-da-da-whoop. It wouldn't happen to be Cricketune, would it? What? That was my attempt at a Cricketune impersonation. The things I do for you guys. Hey, kid. Yeah, I can't do the Cricketune. It really is iconic, and I did not play the games or grow up playing around that time. Boom, 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 boom. Remember when Stoutland was grr, bark, bark, and now it's just bark, bark? Well, you gotta compress stuff once you start adding like over 700 Pokemon. Oh, we get to help Wally catch his Ralts. Now this kid is a prodigy. He can catch a Pokemon with a single Pokeball. And this is his first time trying to catch anything. Wally's doing something that none of us are doing right. Alright, he's got a Ralts. There's the Zigzagoon. Kind of a shame that didn't get randomized. Don't you just love the catching tutorials in these games? Wally is overhated. Really? Because I like the kid. I always have. He seemed like back when I played Ruby, he seemed like the superior rival to May, at the very least. In this game, he gets like an awesome theme song with his own cool arena. So what if he's like a little weak? All of us are. The only difference between us and Wally... Why would you dislike Wally? Look at this kid. He's running around everywhere in his pajamas. The only difference between us and Wally is we don't have a killer theme song and we don't have a killer battle theme with awesome electric guitar in it. We are all Wally, whether we like to admit it or not. Wally's a good kid. Oh yeah, I never did the battle tree in Gen 7. I really have to at some point. I can technically just give myself a good team to do it, which I think I might, since I don't want to spend the time in Gen 7 harvesting the items required. I haven't even done the post game in my copy of Ultra Sun. I did it on Ultra Moon. Harry Yama. What moves does Hariyama know at this level? Sand attack. Everything knows sand attack. Focus energy, tackle, brine. I've watched one guy a little bit, and every time he encounters a Hariyama, he calls it a Hairy Mama. Which, you know what? Pocket sand. You know, Hariyama actually has a very good thematic moveset where it gets Force Palm and Smelling Salts. Very good of a traditional sumo wrestler to be carrying around salt. And we now have our very own Hairy Mama. Apparently, in its initial moveset, it knows the move Brine, which I'm having a hard time believing. Oh, it's a female. Harry. That could not have been better. So let's see, what is Harry Mama holding? Tackle, focus energy, sand attack, arm thrust, and it has a super potion. Thank you for giving us that super potion. But it has arm thrust. Oh, that's actually a really good early game attack. And yes, I'm going to abuse free healing as much as possible because don't we all? Brine? Yeah. Unless, of course, the website was just messing with me. You know, it was like listing something fake. Which I highly doubt. Hey, you there, youngster. Footprint kid. He has a nose pass. Weirdo. Let's send Harry Mama in. King's Rock is one of... You give... a cloister, a King's Rock, you really can't lose. I think this is one of the few examples where I actually vastly prefer the Generation 7 animation over the Gen 6 animation for a move. Because Gen 7 Force Palm actually has like 3D hands going like Rage. I'm not scared of Smoochum here. Miracle Eye, so now Psychic type moves can hit a Dark type. Oh, Focus Energy. Imagine if we got a King's Rock. Skill Link is such a fun ability for Heracross. Yeah, too bad it can't be holding a King's Rock while it's a Mega Heracross, though. Also, it just dawned on me. We have Focus Energy plus Force Palm. That is going to be such a broken combination if we can keep it. Here, kid, I'll give you a potion, and you give us... Oh yeah, you give us nothing. This is why you don't help people. You only try to be a good person if you're getting something out of the exchange. Now the real question is, yeah, Harry Mama is proving her worth. I'm gonna have to tell that guy that I got my own Harry Mama when I watch his randomizer next. Servine. Oh, that would have been the perfect turn to switch something else in if we felt like it. Does it only know protect? Protect an Iron Tail. Servine's nose sticks through. Servine's nose sticks through Protect. Three rich kids? It was probably to show off. Honestly, I have no idea. I would have no idea why three rich kids get Pyroar in a region. Maybe it's like a status symbol. Like, oh, look at us. We have Pyroars in Hoenn. Such a regal Pokemon from the Kalos region. Nobody else has them. They got the double protect. This rich kid just got the double protect on his Servine. Pyroar is pretty good. My only issue with it is its hidden ability. Like, why is its hidden ability Moxie? It has no right knowing the move. It has no right having Moxie as an ability, in my humble opinion. Like, it just does not make use of Moxie. It is a special attacker. Hopefully we don't fail this encounter like last time. Oh, we actually get like a regular thing to encounter this time. Return Moxie Pyroar and Genset Mufasa. That actually does sound like a really good idea of what to do with it. But ultimately, in like a double setting, it makes use of having spread special attacks way more. Like Hyper Voice. Because honestly, it really doesn't learn a whole lot of physical moves. We never miss Hypnosis. We are building this team out very quickly and very well, and it's like very well rounded too. I think Confuse Ray is going to be overall better than Imprison, since the likelihood of us being able to imprison something isn't going to be very high. Alright, we got a female Aqua Mouse, Meryl. Any good ideas for Meryl? Because I always get so stuck on coming up with nicknames. Ooh. I like bubbles. I like rain. I noticed, I like the little joke one you did there, but I don't think it's... You know, I like rain. Because it's like an actual name. Another Megastone that's most likely going to be worthless. Actually, I'll be impressed if we are able to get a Megastone. Oh, and we have a fossil immediately. Louder, thank goodness we did not get you. Now let's see, if I recall, there was Lugia in this forest last time. This forest really was just everything from the Y-Rant. What is with the bug catchers? What is with these bug catchers? And youngsters. What does Deoxys know at this level? Oh. This thing is outspeeding everything we have. Hey, you're perfectly fine. You're welcome in, PokeFan. We had to reset the run. Oh, wow, its special defense is crap. I didn't need the Leer. I could have taken this thing out in 2 hits. What's wrong with me? You're working on a project. Would you like to tell everyone, tell the class what you're working on? I swear, these youngsters and bug catchers have all of the legendary Pokemon. Are you serious right now? We're gonna smog you. Why does it no Brick Break? Yeah, Tate and Liza beat us. And this bug catcher is giving us an incredible amount of grief. We got a hairy mama here. Survive the poison. Pidgey. Evolution versus pre-evolution battles are always the best. And somehow, the unevolved ones always seem to win. So our starter was a Bronzor this time around. And technically we failed the run before we even did anything. Because the Poochyena encounter was a Raikou. Was that a Coffergrigus? No, that was just Tornadus. Or that was one of the genies. This forest is just home to flying legendary Pokemon, apparently. Petalburg Woods, always filled with flying type legendaries on our runs so far. Ash's Pikachu versus Surge's Raichu, Ash's Rowlet versus Howzalil and Decidueye. Well, when you have an Everstone Seed Bomb on your side, I don't think it's too hard to win. When you're Ash, you can just do whatever you want. And we have like 2 Mega Stones that we can't even do anything with. Water Gun. Good for you. Alright, so we've somehow gotten by without anyone falling victim to an overpowered legendary. We somehow were able to beat that Deoxys without a single casualty. My favorite tidbit about Meryl is just how much they messed up programming it. For the longest time until last year, I used to think that it was Merline was Gen 5. Well, it was indeed a Generation 3 Pokemon. In fact, it has a whole cave named after it, basically. People think it's the Rust Turf Tunnel? No, that's the Whismur Tunnel. Oh yeah, here's a little fun fact. I recently just got the Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire soundtrack on CD. It's like one of my favorite things that I have now. Substitute Sableye. Rain, you're not going to cut it. And as a nice added bonus, it includes the entirety of the original Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald soundtrack. Oh my goodness, I just realized no matter if we outspeed, this thing can always set up Substitute. Yeah, it is a great soundtrack. I'm so glad I have it on CD now. This thing has Prankster. It's always going to be able to set up Substitute before us if it wants. That's perfect. Thank you, PokeFan. If you can't find anything, that's perfectly fine. We've been going for about 2 hours. I think we're going to end off soon. We've got a good start to come back to here. Is there any major difference between bubble and water gun? No, it just lowers their speed. And one has slightly more PP. My streams are always... Well, you don't... Man, I don't need my viewers lying to me. It's very appreciated that you think these are fun streams. This kid has a Torchic. We're gonna kill this Torchic. Yeah, I don't want to ever... let's see. I've always wanted this to be like an extremely laid-back, relaxed feeling, so hearing it called a blast just feels weird. Oh, it's a hidden ability, Torchic. Alright, you think calm? Alright, I think once we get to... Once we get to Rustboro City, we're going to call it a night. Not lying, you're entertaining. No, I believe you. I don't think you're lying. It's just... I don't know, it's like hearing certain things said about you feel weird. Whether or not they're true, whether or not they're sincere, they always feel a little weird. Oh, we got a dubious disc. If we ever get a Porygon, that'll come in handy. Good thing we didn't get like a Tornadus encounter. Alright, and oh. And in case none of you knew, here's Zinnia. I can't believe they set up Zinnia so early into the game for her to just kind of come out of nowhere. Alright. And I'm going to add an extra stipulation here. .104 north side. I've always been entertaining. I don't know. Zinnia is a cool character. Why do you think we talk on Discord? Pity. No, I'm joking. I've never seen myself as a hugely entertaining person. Zinnia is a really cool character. I feel like her little post-game story got sped through a little too fast, though. Like, the Delta episode does have a sizable amount of content to it, which is saying something for a Pokemon... Oh, a relic statue. Which is saying something for a Pokemon game's post game story. Gotharita. Just feels like sometimes that. Oh. We don't want to use you to attack again. Yeah, we didn't get an Intimidate Tauros. We got a Anger Point Tauros. Even with a defense drop, Pound did nothing. Stop tickling us. We never miss Hypnosis. We have never missed Hypnosis. So yeah, once we get to Rustboro, we're going to end things off. Pokefan, if you could get that pulled up. Yeah, at least we can use the max attack in the case that we can tank a crit. On the off chance we can tank a crit. So yeah, once we pull up into Rustboro, if you could get that... We'll call you Braid for the time being. We ever feel like changing it? Honey, we could get a Horde encounter on a route. Phanpy. So yeah, if you could get that pulled up and ready for us, that'd be amazing. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? It's very thematic, actually. It's very thematic. Because last time we came to the north side of Route 104, there was a Darkrai that we could not catch. So on our last attempt, we found a Darkrai that we were not allowed to catch. That's perfectly fine. Yeah. That's all right. Is this some kind of sick joke? Everything just has... Everyone has legendaries. Oh, something normal. Yeah, we'll just... Meryl and Manectric. Oh, it's a Mega Manectric. With Intimidate. Why hidden power? Oh, it has to recover from Giga Impact. We'll be fine. Speed control is not going to be too important here. Haha, you fool! You fell victim to one of the classic blunders. I probably feel sorry for those twins, but I don't. One of them had a Mega Manectric. No way I'm feeling sorry for one of them. Although I think one of them actually does just have Meryl on their team usually. No, wait, they have plus on Minun, don't they? Pharaoh Seed. An Evil Seed. Look at you just sitting there doing huge damage. Ember him. Oh no, it has double team. We don't have any no-miss moves. There's one bird for each head of Dodrio. Steel resists flying for seemingly for some reason. Of course, you hit through every single confusion. There we go. Go ahead, confide again. No, don't. We don't want double team. Oh, it's fine. We hit through it anyway. This is some sort of sick joke. This really is some sort of sick joke here. We've got nothing to hit it with super effective. Oh, this might actually work. We tail whip it enough. Oh. We can outlast Reflect. What do you know? It worked. Anger point worked. I'm just... It actually worked. Like, that was so incredibly fortunate. Alright. Now that we're in Rustboro, we're just going to hold off for a tiny bit. Let's just accost everyone in Rustboro for some free items. Keep accosting. Cutter's house. Okay, we get cut. Which I have it set so that everything can learn HMs. just out of convenience's sake. Alright, we take your float stone, which I think is still a float stone. Which, for the purposes of this, a float stone is probably pretty worthless. And we have a fossil, so, oh, and look at that. That guy put on a lot of weight. You see, that's what holding a float stone will do for you. For your own, talk to your doctor and see if a float stone is right for you. Cacnea for a Pidgey. We need to do like a fake infomercial for... Yeah, fake infomercial for... A nice little fake infomercial for a float stone would be funny. Yeah, I'll do the, what is this, 108? 116, because that makes sense, logically. Lotad. Rage isn't going to do a whole lot. I was wrong. One 16. All right, Lotad. This nickname's not going to make a whole lot of sense. Tad Shaw. right. And I think this is gonna call it for tonight. All right, and all right, yeah, we're gonna call it here for tonight. Next time, hopefully, goes way better than it did this time, where we failed a run. We have nowhere to go but up from here. At least I think. Oh, back to this. Yeah, sure, drop the link. We're just gonna try and do something different this time to finish things off. Let me pull out my phone because that's gonna be easier for me. At least I think. All right, yeah, now I'll just, there we go. Oh man, now I'm going to be listening to myself. All right, here we go. Thank you. What should we put? I have no idea. Sure. Do you have any issues with raids? Because he said don't promote any other channels. Marcus raid works. Hmm. All right, and that, I'm just gonna go to this and we're gonna end off here.